damn shit, you're smoking, hey, whoa!
Hey, welcome back, and today we're going to talk about TV shows and movies and how much kind of censoring or supervising or not letting of the children watch. Are there any shows that your kids want to watch because all their friends are watching but you won't let them, and why? Or like, what makes you say yay to a show or nay to a show?
Okay.
Are there any standards?
The ones that all the kids watch that my daughter's watching is Teen Titans. It's really funny and well written, but for me it's just kind of dumb. Yeah. But they do use words like stupid and idiot. I'm like, wow, you know, and it wouldn't be considered not age appropriate for Maddie. I think what you're talking about is like Maddie walks in the room and I'm watching Breaking Bad.
Yeah, let's go with that. Like, the standards have changed so much. Like, my older kids, I swear, they only watched like Treehouse till they were like 13. My little ones, they've seen so much. Like,
but that's because of the biggies, right?
Because the biggies are watching stuff, you know. And I've kind of just given up. One of my older kids says that I fell asleep at the parenting wheel with the last three. So you know what? So what if my 5-year-old watches Archer? No, they don't.
I just called Charles and
yeah, no kidding. No, I actually personally don't like any cartoons that are made for adults. Like, I don't like Simpsons.
Totally with you on that.
Funny, eh?
I don't know why that is. And I'm married to an animator who thinks every cartoon is age appropriate for my daughter. Like Frankenweenie and Tim Burton. Not for a 4-year-old. And then he's like, it's so weird that she has nightmares. I think she must have like eaten something. I'm like,
there's no assuming that just because it's animated,
it's safe. Well, HR Puffin stuff. Like, I don't know if you remember that, but those writers were puffin stuff.
They were puffin.
And cranking out these episodes that were off the wall. Yeah. And as an adult, I watched it. It was actually a movie with like no editing. They just chopped it off there. That was the next episode. Mm-hmm. And like watching it as an adult was kind of disturbing. I was like, this is really creepy and weird. But my parents, I don't even think, knew what was happening on the screen.
Oh, yeah, my parents paid a little bit of attention. Yeah. I remember we had one we weren't allowed to watch. If anyone remembers 8 is Enough. My dad didn't let us watch it because he didn't like how the father was portrayed in that show.
Interesting, because I did watch that show, and the stepmom was the strong character.
Oh, that could say something about my father,
Julie's
perhaps.
dad.
Interesting.
And by the way, it did work, because you didn't have 8, you had 6.
That's right. I only did the half dozen. Only the half dozen. If anybody out there is watching 13 Reasons Why, it's very hot at the moment. My 3 biggies, we watch it together. And
oh, you do, eh? Okay.
With my 3 teenagers. Yeah. You know, like, it gets a little bit ridiculous. Now they're like, Mom, I don't like what you serve for dinner. Welcome to your tape.
Okay, that is like grounds for dismissal of Julie's kid.
But, you know, and the show has been under criticism. We can talk about this another time about glorifying suicide and that sort of thing. I actually find it's been a great conversation starter.
What I do like is that it does focus on all the different forms of bullying that you don't even consider forms of bullying.
Sure.
Until you see it in this context. And you're like, even the kids who say nothing, it's almost a form of bullying, right?
It sure is. It's the bystander, right?
I'm sorry if it's controversial, but that's what makes it a good show, so I'm all for it.
But
not for, like,
well, this is a thing now. Like, my 7-year-old walks in and is like, oh, what tape are you on, Mom? And I'm like, oh. Or like, there was this one part where there was there was a scene, and I just turned the 10-year-old. I'm like, dude, I think you should probably leave the room. He's like, I was just leaving. Generally, I find my kids, and I bet kids in general, will self-censor. Like, my daughter once started reading Flowers in the Attic. Oh, and she's like, nope, not ready. Can't do it, you know? Write a passage for another time.
You know what? Even now, like, they made mini-series out of that. Wow, even as an adult, I read all the V.C. Andrews, like, and Judy Blume and all
Summer
that.
Camp.
But you know what? I also wonder, like, when you're in the room with your parents, there's nothing worse than when a sex scene comes on. Yeah. You just want to crawl inside yourself. Yeah. All of you. As a family unit, you all want to crawl.
I definitely experienced that when I was growing up. We don't experience it so much now. Like, we find, like, because we're so open, we talk about it. And, we'll joke. I'll be like, hey, are you guys cringing over there that I'm watching this with you? They'll be like, yeah, Mom, you're not old enough for this. You better leave. So, we have some fun with it, right? The one great thing about shows like that is that, again, it's about having open conversations with your kids. And again, if they're not ready for it, they likely won't watch it.
And that's why, though, I think it's important as a parent to be a little on top of the media that your kid's consuming, because you know, you and I have talked about on Moms on Media, like different books and shows and what age it's good for and like what topics come up from it. I think parents need to be armed with that information.
I totally agree. And I sometimes, some shows and movies have driven me crazy. Like there's that kids movie, was it Gremlins? Where they totally blow the Santa thing. It's like a kids movie.
I never saw that.
That's they talk about the dad getting stuck in the... Oops.
Thank you.
Sorry for blowing it, everyone.
So I let Maddie watch E.T. because that seemed relatively safe.
Yeah.
And they're all sitting around the kitchen before they order the pizza and E.T. comes in. And they're all like, damn shit, they're smoking. Hey, whoa. I'm like, oh my God, 5 years, 5 years, 5 years. And then in the end, E.T. goes, and my kid has a meltdown for like 3 hours. I wish E.T. would come back. I'm like, I should have maybe watched the movie first and refreshed my own memory.
That reminds me of the time I let the 5-year-old watch a trailer to Jaws.
Whoa!
Bad move. Bad move.
So no bats for that kid.
Exactly. Anyway, why don't you let us know, are there any shows or movies that are on your no list or your yes list, and maybe the reasons why.
Yeah, and if you have any you want us to talk about, include them in the comments below.
For sure.
Yeah, we'll include them in our Moms on Media segment. So if you liked our video, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.